I'm ready.
Start, Jeanette.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the 4th podcast. And I am Jeanette. And you
I'm
are
Osby.
the co-host. And we have here...
Taylor Danzy.
Max.
And what do you guys do? I don't know.
That's a good question. I'm not.
You're gonna put this on me. Oh shit. So. Fuck, I'm totally like brain dead right now.
Actor and filmmaker.
Yes, we're both actors and filmmakers and.
And part-time best friends.
It's full time, but
It's
a full time job.
Man. I don't know. Maybe it is part time because we can hardly see you anymore. No, we recently just finished 2 films together. Grimm, Abduction. Well, actually, sorry, Abduction and then Grimm. So like in that order, and it was just a blast. And
I'm still waiting for Abduction to come out.
Everything good comes in good time.
yes,
Trust me. I think that if we delay it a little bit, it's going to be worth it in the long run.
sometimes post production takes a little while.
Yeah.
But I think everyone's gonna be really excited from what we
Well,
create.
you are speaking to the world's most impatient human being on earth. So
I'm
I
truly
rush
sorry.
things.
I'm not a rusher.
I'm more of
Definitely.
a believer of now, momentum, build it, go.
I think I've made my mistakes of like rushing things when I was younger, even as a filmmaker. I'm just like, wow, this was total fucking shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what inspired you to make these movies?
Well,
Or these productions or...
it's just putting our heads together, really. I think that he had a really good concept. I have a vision in writing, so when I put it onto paper, it just works. And it works to our advantage, actually.
Wait. Is there one that is stronger with writing? Or who starts it off and then who kind of goes with... What is your process of writing?
My process of writing is if I already have a concept in mind, I can pretty much envision the route it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So in doing that, I'll just start from the beginning. A lot of people start from the end and work their way backwards.
I can't do that.
I can't
What
either. So I just go completely forward with it, while also making it feel something like you've never seen before or read before. And I deal with a lot of like taboo subjects too. So that's typically
Really?
yes.
Like taboo subjects like what?
Mental illness.
Okay.
Just very controversial opinions on things.
Okay.
I tend to stay away from politics.
Yeah.
But, things like that, violence.
But if you can fuck it up and make people think, then it's all worth it.
True. But it has to really come from an organic place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got to feel right.
Yeah, you can't force it.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
So I just got done doing a movie, or a short film, sorry, called The Bad Lemon. And it really inspired me because some kids like to play in front of my apartment right here. And they like to throw eggs and lemons. I'm assuming that's where they come from. I don't know. This place might be haunted. But I just put together all like witchcraft stuff that I know from my culture and things I gathered and wrote a bad lemon. So it's funny because you could literally use a lemon in your front porch or your backyard, whatever, to write. Like, do you find yourself finding outside motivation to write, or is it just like, no, it has to be about my life or certain topics? How does it go?
God, if I wrote something about my life, I'd be fucking bored. I'm just being honest.
I mean, I've unfortunately went through a lot of traumatic things, so I can take from that a lot. But it could be inspiration from anything, like, for instance, like the rain, or just like a dreary day, or a song, something like that. It could really draw a lot of inspiration. And that's typically where it comes from.
Correct.
Yeah.
I would agree. I feel the same way. That's might be a good or bad thing that you have a boring life, though.
I will re-emphasize that. I don't have a boring life. I just maybe didn't have as much a traumatic experience as everybody. And I don't know. I don't think everyone wants to see everyone's lives all the time.
Did you live a sheltered life, or?
Sheltered.
Not that
like,
it's bad. I'm just.
No, I wouldn't say sheltered. I mean, I was very religious back when I was younger. You know, Mormonism or Mormons now.
Really?
Yeah.
They exist.
Yes, they still exist. Yes, they still do exist.
Oh no, they're starting in Sacramento. I know for a fact.
Oh fuck me. No, just there's a lot of like toxic things back then, and I was just.
So you dealt with a lot of, or you knew a lot of elders and brothers.
Yeah, it was just like. I kind of like thought of it as like maybe it was a little cold back then. I mean, I don't know if it is
It
now.
probably still is.
Yeah.
I almost got adopted by one this year.
Oh.
By a Christian.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, okay. I was thinking like the total different abducted.
No. Not by any means yet.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just kidding.
No, I just look. I do believe maybe there's someone upstairs, but like I think I'm more like the spiritual type because like, God, there's so many laws. Like, let me live my life a little bit.
Yeah.
Like shit.
I think if they said you can't drink coffee, I'd put my head through a table.
Dude, they said you couldn't date till you're 16, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, fuck that.
That was a big
Actually,
one.
I wrote the red light based on some of Christian stuff, so you could even input religion onto your stories.
Speaking of religion, like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like, what was it, like a few days ago,
We have something in the works that I think could be big, and
probably the most controversial topic we've maybe done.
but that's just because I'm a controversial thinker. So
Yes, we're fucked up, but I think yes, he's more controversial than I am. Like I maybe don't have the balls to do sometimes.
How many projects have you guys
Done.
completed and started and finished?
we should have been doing more,
Yeah.
but we're kind of we've kind of been delayed. You know, due with the pandemic, and I was also moving around a little bit, and you know, we didn't really get a chance, me and him, to like make the duo kind of projects that we wanted to do as soon on as we wanted to do. So we've been kind of like, you know, making up for that, and we just did Abduction. That was a big one that we did together. We did Best Buds 1.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
last year. That was last year. I had this idea of just like. The original idea was stoners turned assassins, so I thought of like, no, I know, I love how his reaction is great. I thought of this movie, American Ultra with Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen Stewart, funny flick, and I was just like, what if I mix that with John Wick? But they're like, wait, that's kind of the same thing. And so then Ryan, my co-writer, and also the other guy, definitely not like that, the other guy. He was the other kind of co-creator of Best Buds, and we just premiered Best Buds 2 at the festival.
Don't look at me, I wasn't in it.
You were there to like support.
I was there. I was supporting.
Wait, why weren't you there? Why weren't you part of the?
My character dies off in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Why does Best Buds sound so familiar?
What?
Why? Have you seen it on YouTube? Like
No, just that sounds so familiar. Like I've seen or heard about it before.
Is there like another
I
movie?
hope to God not. I do not want to be copyrighted.
Maybe you're thinking of Airbud.
I don't know. Best Buds sounds hella.
see a stoner dog turning into assassin.
This is on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
So it might have been on my random
Suggestion.
yeah, suggestion.
Okay.
That's kick ass.
That's awesome. No, it was a fun time. I think Best Buds was a learning experience, I would say. We did have fun making it, but I think the second one was a lot more fun because we got to really be weird and really silly with this story. And we're currently in pre-production for Best Buds 3.
Let me tell you guys a weird fact. Actually, I was working with somebody who was in Best Buds, the first one. On my set, he mentioned you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been working with mutual people, and you guys also know Nikki.
Oh yeah,
You know Nikki and Patrick.
Yeah.
Yes, so he worked on your set of Best Buds.
Patrick was definitely on Best Buds too. He definitely made us laugh a lot.
And he's like, and Nikki was just like, yeah, you would get along with Tyler. And then we had him on the podcast before we transitioned. And yeah, it's all like full circle.
Yeah, absolutely. Small world.
Yes, in the movie industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to the idea of the controversial topic, I think we can name drop the title, but I won't like go into specifics.
Okay.
We essentially came up with the idea. Christmas was coming up. I'm just like, what if let's make a Christmas movie. And Max was just like, I don't want to make a Christmas movie. He's like, I want the whole thing to be a Christmas movie. I'm like, what if we did like kind of like satanic cult thing and like this Rosemary's Baby type thing? and I was like really into it. And then he's like, no, let's go even darker.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, let's do like some kind of like controversial A24 Christmas movie about a very certain topic that is not necessarily frowned upon. It's just a really hard subject to show and kind of talk about, essentially.
It really depends on the individual, I think, because it could rub some people the wrong way dealing with these kinds of topics.
Do you put warnings at the beginning?
I think so. I think
we might have to, yeah.
Can you hint at what it is, or like maybe one topic?
It has to do with a couple dealing with a miscarriage.
Okay.
Yeah. And also her going through this like fever-like state, and through that state she kind of gets an epiphany.
And that's a Christmas story?
It centers in a Christmas
Christmas setting. No, we didn't.
I don't want a Christmas movie.
No, he doesn't want to. Let's make a Christmas movie about miscarriages.
Well, you can have a miscarriage
But she loses
during
her faith
Christmas.
in religion
That's why
due to this miscarriage.
That's why she was talking. Oh
And-
shit.
And it's
That's why she was talking about Christianity. I'm like, oh shit, we got name drop.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I very religious background, and you're still from a religious background as well.
Yeah.
We've never done a religious movie before, so.
And it's around Christmas time, so it's like a beautiful setting. I mean, the lights are beautiful, right? And the trees are beautiful. It's great to get that kind of imagery in a film. So, I mean, to do that but not make it all about Christmas is going to be really cool.
I think this might be the saddest, maybe dark, depressing story we've created.
And to have that happening during a time where you should be happy, right?
It's ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the title for the film, it's a workshopping title, but I think we're okay with it. It's Love and Sorrow.
Love and Sorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully filming was hopefully December, January.
Yeah, we're hoping to.
That's exciting.
It is.
I'm very
How long is
excited.
your guys' process? Like, you shoot for how many days and...
In terms of like just the whole production project?
Like, do you want to do this, do you try to do it as fast as possible, or do you want to milk out as much as you can just to get things right for, shooting and stuff? Okay, what were you saying?
So what I was saying for the production process is, okay, I will admit that even before I met Max, that I did rush my projects a little bit, and I've learned my mistakes from that. That is, when you rush something, I'm going to be 100% straight with you. It is dog shit when it's rushed. So knowing that Max has done, if we're talking together, we've done like 2 projects together, right?
We've done 2 full, complete
Like 2 full complete projects.
From start to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, from start to end. I don't know, like, it ranges because like we were so ready when we were doing it. We were ready. We had actors in place. And it was, some things happened in terms of like the whole, cause it was around like when COVID was still pretty high and we had to deal with that. But the fact that we even made Abduction, we were just super glad to do that. But going back to the production process, probably the whole process, 5 months, like to maybe finish the film probably.
Yeah.
Like 5 months on that.
Wait, you mentioned COVID took over some of the, your time. You didn't film during COVID, or did you film safely?
People didn't want to even go anywhere near anyone for a long
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, we were completely safe. Someone did catch COVID, and we took the necessary regulations and everything. And that was just like, people were like, oh, is she safe to come back? And then there's whole back and forth thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, we're kind of glad that happened, because like the actors that we got,
Yeah.
I let Max say from the actors we got.
Well, to pick up from what you were saying, the actress that we had in line kept getting a false positive result from her. Yeah. So everybody on the crew, just we're like, no, we don't.
6 feet, 6
yeah,
feet.
Yeah,
The biggest thing.
I mean, that's their thing. People are particular that way. So me, I don't really give a shit. It's been 7 days. That's like the CDC guideline rule or whatever.
Yeah.
So, it was a little frustrating with that, but I do believe everything happens for a reason. And the fact that did happen and we did shut down for, how long was it, like a week and a half?
Till we like actually started.
Till we started back up again?
Ooh, dude, I think it was like almost a month.
No. That was the first time.
Oh, that was the first time?
Yeah, the second time.
Okay, it was the second time. Yeah.
The second time is when I was like, all right, well, I don't even know if we can keep doing this because we got all this crew, we have people who are like attached to it, and then people start dropping out, and it's like, how do you balance all of that, in a timely manner?
I would have lost my shit.
I was nearly there.
We were. I think we both lost our shit. I was just like,
But it was a blessing. The stars aligned because we got an amazing actress. We got amazing actors.
Who was rolling up negative?
Huh?
Who was rolling negative?
Yes, exactly.
yes, everyone was sick. Everyone was on a negative.
Exactly.
Like, yes, everything was good.
But locations changed. Actors changed.
I
and
think we
some of the
kept it-
script changed a little bit.
We also kept it very minimal locations too. We had like so many we planned in
But
mind.
they were heavy hitters. Every location we went to.
Huge
were,
heavy
were
hitters.
Great.
The biggest thing I would take away from that I don't want to do again is filming in the goddamn heat. That was unbearable.
During the heat wave, it was about 116 degrees.
Holy crap.
And then we shot in a garage, so
For like multiple
add like 10 more
days.
So it
degrees
was
to that.
125 and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh wow,
It
that's
was like a
That's
fucking
hardcore.
oven. So
Lower's just like, we gotta get it done, and everyone's like,
everybody, I just want to say thank you to everybody on the abduction crew.
yes,
And
thank you,
cast,
yes, thank
you
you
so much. You guys are amazing. And we
Are
couldn't
you-
have made this without you
Are
guys.
you guys gonna work with any of the people that you work with?
1,000%.
We actually brought some of them back for for Grimm, which I was just showing a little bit before. I told Max like, hey, let's make a Halloween slasher, and he's like, how the hell are you gonna do that when people have like seen
It's
everything?
so cliched. I feel like we've seen it 1,000 times. So I was like, well, if we're gonna do that, make it fun. You know what I mean? So I gave Taylor a concept, and him and Ryan wrote it.
Yeah.
And they did a pretty good job with that. And I was really happy with the outcome. I was really happy to act in it, man.
You did he did a really fantastic job. Not to blow
Thank
his
you.
too
Was that your
hard.
first?
I feel like it was my time to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ups.
Yes.
I kind of wrote the role for him. I was just like, who could play this character? I'm like, oh yeah, exactly. Done.
Yeah. And we got to work with our main star of
We had
abduction.
to work with
Right.
Lena, Antonio,
So the chemistry was all there.
all there.
Okay.
All
So are these full-length movies? Are they movie shorts?
Whew, they are definitely short films. I don't think I have the capacity to do a feature
I
film
couldn't.
right now.
Yeah. I mean, directing? Hell no.
I have to
couldn't
have
do
the
it.
right people helping me write, and I'm 100% sure that I can do it.
Props.
Just be writing.
For one thing, props to you, because like doing a fucking feature film is like
I
a goddamn nightmare.
wrote this year alone more than 10 short films. I can do it. Like next year, if I have like 2 or 3 co-writers, done.
I think the biggest thing with making a feature film is, and it's probably even the biggest con for a short film, is money. The budget. And I can't imagine what a feature film would be on.
God, man.
Well, you
I
you
can't
mentioned
imagine,
you
like-
took 5 months on set, right?
Well, that's just the whole process. Not 5 months on set. Just
No.
like that's the whole process. From pre-production.
On a short film, the one you just did, right?
That was
Vince Buds 2, right?
Oh.
technically it was Grimm because that was
Grimm,
like the
sorry,
last one
Grimm.
I finished. Yeah.
So averagely, how long does it take you for a short film?
Like shooting wise or
Shooting.
Oh, okay. For a short film, it could
5 to 6 days.
sometimes 3 to 5. Honestly.
Really?
For me, it's 1 day. 1 day, the most was a day and a half. I never spent.
You must be really making like really short films, like 2-3 minutes, right? Or like
No, they're roughly 5 to 10.
Damn.
damn. first of all, props.
But
Seriously,
Bad Lemon is like my first official high production one, and even that was a day.
I can't imagine shooting Abduction Inc.
There's so
one.
many like things
But
going
I'm,
on.
but I'm jealous of your dynamic as
Yeah.
friends that you guys write together. I haven't found somebody I can like work with, not even as a best friend, but like to write with. I haven't found.
Well, the one thing with writing, I would say that Max is really great at is this guy can write dialogue like really fucking good. I can't write dialogue to save my life. I just can't. It comes off as cliche and like a porno. Straight up, it just sounds like that. I'm that serious. So I'm just like, hey, can like someone help me out with dialogue here?
I kind of got the hint from when you were speaking earlier that when inspiration hits, you just go dive in.
Yeah.
From starting Once Upon a Time to the end, just straight through. That's what you said.
Yeah.
And that's fucking cool because, not too many people have that attention span to tunnel vision all the way from start to beginning on one thing like you talked about. So, I mean, that's fucking awesome. I dig that.
Oh, thank you. Well, I have ADHD, but
I do too.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Same.
hard to stay focused on one thing.
Yeah.
But if I am super fixated on
Yeah.
something, I will hammer it out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I could hammer it out, but I prefer to take my time and get feedback before I finish it all off. Or I'll get halfway and then give it to somebody else. You come up with your thing, hand it back to me, and then I end it.
I feel like you've done that a couple times. You're like, hey, what do you think of this? Like,
I pick his brain a little bit because I mean, I like directing, but it's not like what I want to do as like a forefront. in
it's
the
so
film industry.
fucking stressful. To
I-
do.
It is. It is.
It's
Yeah.
just, but I love it.
like to write and I like to act, and that is like my main.
You do like to act.
I do like to act.
I hate
Yes.
it. I hate it.
Acting is fun because I feel like I can tap into those emotions pretty well,
Yeah.
and especially if it's dramatic.
And I don't know if you haven't even taken any acting classes, right?
No,
That's what blows my mind.
I've done
Like-
drama in high school.
Okay.
And I've also done
Okay.
skits when I was younger. I used to have like my mom's old VHS
Yeah,
recording camera
yeah.
where you have to put the tape in and then shut it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me and my buddies used to go skateboarding all the time, so I'd film like those jackass stunts. Like I'd have like one of my buddies getting like a shopping cart, and I'd just like.
That was immediately the
Yeah.
first thing that like came up when I first met him. I'm like, okay, he looks like a skateboarder. I'm like, he
When
probably
did you
does
guys meet,
Jackass.
actually? Give me the day,
Rasputin.
time.
Rasputin, yes.
Yeah.
Pleasant Hill, shout out to Rasputin. You guys got great fucking
Thank you,
movies
Rasputin.
and music, so like, thank you. I was just there getting a movie and
We just connected really well when
just like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
just right there.
They're still open?
Yeah, they're still open.
I thought they shut down.
They did, and then they moved. They came back. They're still there now.
Yeah, it's a process, but they're still open.
Last time I went shopping there, I won comedy tickets.
The fuck?
At Rasputin.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Where
like-
were those at? Where was that? When I was like a week ago.
No, like when I went shopping there, I bought CDs a while back, and then yeah, you entered a contest, and then if you won tickets to comedy shows.
I frequent there a lot, so like when I go in, a lot of them know me by name, and that's probably a bad thing because I spend way too much time in that place.
No, that's a good thing, yo.
It's a home away from
Because
home.
they'll know what you want when you walk in.
That's true.
I think.
Yo, we just got this in. You want it?
Yeah, they do hook it up.
See, so
Yeah,
and discount, yo.
yeah. But you know what used to be good was Blondie's Pizza right next
Right next to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think they took that down like
Why?
what was it, like a year ago? No, strip. Now it's a fucking clothing place.
Which is fine, but like put
Like
it somewhere
hey,
else.
like thrift shop. Like hey, get a movie, get some clothes. I'm like, alright.
Get a movie and get pizza. That is what you should be doing. You know.
My
what I mean?
blockbuster days.
Yeah, I
Pizza,
know.
candy, movie. That was
So
back then.
you two met when?
We were just looking at a similar film and we started talking about it.
It's like our hands touched.
Kind of pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, at Rasputin's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan was like, oh, this is a cool movie. I'm like, oh, what's up, man?
Yeah. And we just got into it and
And
found out he
this
was a film buff.
how long ago was this?
Ooh, fuck.
Shit.
Was it 2017?
I want to see. Yeah.
It's gotta be 2017.
Yeah.
Because I remember like a few weeks after I saw it. That's what I remember.
Yes. Yeah. 2017.
Yeah, it was 2017.
Yeah.
It's like it was meant to be.
I think so.
That's why I said like,
It's like a movie itself.
that's why I said like our hands touched.
There was a spark. Yes.
There was a spark.
And then how long was it until you guys figured out like you're both interested in getting into production and?
Well, we just started hanging out a lot.
That was the biggest
Yeah.
thing. We were hanging out a lot, and we love movies. That's the best thing that we get along with. We
Yeah.
love any type of movie,
Yes.
pretty much.
Art house, it ranges. Like it could be like foreign. It doesn't matter. It just
House.
Do you
Yeah.
guys watch movies together?
Oh hell yeah!
yeah. We saw Halloween End, which was hot ass. Thank you very much.
It
sucked.
wasn't that bad.
No, I got a gripe with you on that one.
Film has their own. Everyone has their own opinion on film.
Terrifier 2 was the best of the Halloween season. I'm just gonna say that.
I completely agree with that. That was like probably T2 of the slasher movies
Oh
that I
my
keep
God.
seeing on the internet. So go see that movie.
Yes.
Go see Terrifier
No.
2. not promotion.
No
sorry.
promotion,
Go
it's
see
not
the
paid.
movie.
But if you want to pay, it's fine.
like
it's, I gotta see y'all's YouTube channel, man, and we're gonna post it like right here at the end of the podcast.
What's really interesting is, we don't have a YouTube channel together. We actually don't.
But
So-
we have something in the works.
We do have something in the works that we're really excited about.
Maybe a podcast as well?
So everything is printed on, or everything is broadcasted, or all the
Where
files.
can you find it, right? Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Your channel, both your channels.
Yeah, my channel is just on YouTube.
Okay.
Just my.
And it'll be right here at the end of the podcast.
Yeah, just right here.
Or right here, right here.
or above my head. And I don't know, Max. Do you have a YouTube channel? I don't think I've asked you that.
I have a skateboarding YouTube channel.
I mean, you could probably post it there. if you
But
wanted to.
mainly, my mainstay is TikTok because I feel like I just get a better audience through TikTok.
So you can post a 5-minute movie
Yeah.
on
You
TikTok.
can
Voice up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you can post
You
up
can
to
go
10 minutes.
cinematic for sure. I think that you could take TikTok in many different ways.
It's a completely different audience
Yeah,
Yeah.
than anything else.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting audience. I would say I kind of enjoy TikTok more than YouTube. Maybe that's controversial, but it's just like
No.
I think I'm heading that way too.
Yeah.
there's just so much you could. I've seen like
TikTok is
fitness
a millennial
video.
thing.
It
YouTube's
is.
more Gen X.
Oh, we're gonna go that route. Oh shit. Okay, what's that?
Just kidding. Well, ish.
No, like there's so much you can learn on TikTok.
There
just
is.
fitness, movies itself.
I just
are
love their story
like-
times.
Yeah.
I think story times are the ones that make me laugh sometimes.
Wait, when they just post a video of them just going, and then all
So
this text appears.
today. Oh, sorry, that's me.
No, just like when they look in the camera, this video, and then all this text starts appearing, and you're like reading the story, like, okay, ha ha ha.
I think that's just the way of like interacting with that type of audience. Just like it's the easiest way to get them like, hey,
No, I
let's
know.
tell a story in TikTok.
I'm not bagging it. I mean, it's funny when I read stuff. That's funny.
It's a black hole. Like you fall down that rabbit hole and you're just stuck there for
I was
hours.
like,
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just about to
Yeah.
add on to that.
Because you're just like,
Yeah.
like, oh, this is good. Yeah.
Longest time I was on there was 4 hours. I'm like, oh shit, it's 9 p.m. What the hell? I was like, oh my god.
No, it's easy. It's so easy.
So
I do that shit all the
entertaining.
time.
Oh man.
And then I
Yeah.
hate myself for it.
You hate yourself for it?
I'm like, dude, you could have been doing something with that time instead of just looking at TikTok.
I mean,
But,
yeah, that's a good point.
yeah.
Well, on any social, like on YouTube, you can do that too. Just watch videos for straight 5 hours. Like, holy shit, I'm watching these damn videos on
Movie
YouTube.
reviews, I probably do that a lot.
Unless you're learning something and then
Yeah.
you're using your time wisely.
So both of you guys have been on sets and have created your own sets as well, right?
Like, as in, like,
Your
creative, like-
your production.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, yes, we have. And we do have something in the works. Do we want to talk about it? Do you think we're...
The religious thing is that what you're talking about?
No.
Or is it something else.
No, this is something else in terms of, like, us actually doing something together that isn't a film. When he told me that you're on this podcast, I'm like, shit, man, why don't we have a podcast? And then straight up, he's like, let's make one. I'm like, okay.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
They have a podcast.
It's an exclusive.
What's
And
the
you
name
heard
of
it
it?
here first.
The Creepy Coffee Club.
Hey! I like coffee.
Hey. And then
More like I love addiction, like I need to stop.
yeah.
Kind of.
That's my only drug. really right now. It's just coffee.
I like coffee with sugar, so I guess I'm a basic white bitch.
Oh, yeah,
and
it's getting
cream,
more.
and cream.
Yes,
I can't
like
drink it black, because if you drink it black, you're a demon without a soul.
I drink it black sometimes.
Get out of my house.
That explains so much to me.
I just don't. I mean, certain milks just don't do it for me. You know.
So you're
and
gonna
if
go
the
like
coffee
the
is
almond-
really good, the beans really good, I'll drink it.
Like the almond milk, the oat milk, the goat milk.
What's your favorite?
Go-to coffee.
Yeah.
Well, lately I've been doing oat milk cappuccinos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
With cinnamon on top.
Those are hella good.
Yeah.
White chocolate, peppermint mocha.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm hooked on.
Shit.
That's what got me hooked.
Mocha with sugar.
Yeah, coffee and mint. I did say
He said
peppermint.
no.
I just had caramel macchiato, so I'm just like, I'm good.
Ooh, okay. Anything with caramel, I'm just like.
Yeah, yeah. So when I went to Florida last year in the middle of the pandemic, but then it was after second vax shot, so there was a good window for me to go out there. I shot with my Digicam, with my phone cam, you know, and stuff I posted on like Instagram, whatever. When I got home, I took everything all together that I shot, and I edited this. Was only supposed to be like a 10-minute, 15-minute.
Shit, I see where this is going.
It ended up being 37 minutes, or yeah, 37 minutes. Cause well, I didn't storyboard. Everything was freeform, just going through it. But then I looked at the pictures I took. I looked at the pictures I took with my camera, and so that timelined me to put which footage where. And then added to that, I did additional footage of me narrating in real, like now as opposed to then, to tie storyline and shit.
Yeah.
But that whole process took me 4 months.
Shit.
It's a puzzle piece. You
Yeah,
gotta-
it is.
You really got to.
Why'd you go to Florida, by the way?
Well, it was my homegirl's birthday, and then friends from Chicago, New Jersey, they all came down. They performed as well, because they're all singers, and we just hung out. And then I saw my nieces and my cousin out there when I was out there too. Stayed with them, so it was just a nice weekend getaway.
Nice.
Nice.
So you're still keeping up with the singing?
Yeah, ish.
We're actually, you guys. I'm buying a keyboard. We have started a song.
Oh shit! You heard it here. We got a song coming.
Osby and I and the other guest
Tom.
who was here are my bestie. Right? You're my bestie.
Tom.
We're all besties.
We
We're
got
writing a
biscuits up
song.
on here.
Yeah, we're all besties in this table. Anyway, that's what I have going on, and you guys have the podcast. That's pretty fucking exciting.
No, I'm just thinking about coffee right now.
Shit. Good
No,
job, man.
when you said their podcast, I'm like, coffee. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Coffee's
coffee.
life.
So, what are you guys gonna do with your podcast? What are you guys gonna talk about? Self promotion. Will it be to interview other people? For instance, the grind. What
Or
you're doing.
movies.
Yeah, what you're doing. We're interviewing you because we like hearing people in their process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your podcast gonna be about? Coffee drinkers.
So he's right about that one thing.
Yes.
Coffee drinkers and talking movies. That's all we have so far. I'm pretty sure.
I think we talk about what the person is drinking, the guest, what kind of coffee, because everybody has to have a cup of coffee. There is no getting around it.
With
So
some
whether
more
you take an
things in the
espresso
background.
shot and you're zipping around the whole podcast, that's fine. You just got to explain what you like about coffee.
Okay, quick.
What about reviews?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's always
absolutely.
Yeah, there's always that opportunity to do something like that. But we do want to keep the mainstay not only on coffee, but incorporating horror movies and different kinds of film that we saw that week. Just keeping it very us, very grounded.
Wait, so it's
to
gonna
us.
be you two only, or you're
With
gonna
the
have
guests.
guests?
No, we'll
With the
definitely
guests.
have guests and maybe co-hosts sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the biggest thing that I love about Max is that we're both horror aficionados. That we love
Yeah.
horror.
I am too.
Okay, we got another horror fan. Let's go. And just I think I could talk about horror movies for days. I could just keep
All
talking
day,
about
every
it.
day.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, scariest horror movie ever. Your favorite? Go.
No, fuck that. Make it real life. Hairiest, scariest, or paranormal thing you've seen in life.
And oh fuck. Okay. Okay, I did a Ouija board when I was 15, and
Who'd you contact?
I
Was it just random?
No, it was just random. But it was just like, hey, it was around the time of high school. I remember freshman year. It was like, hey, let's go get a Ouija board. I'm like, me being a dumbass kid, I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go get a Ouija board, and get drunk. There's more coming, but essentially, we play the game, everything, you know the rules. I'm like, I'm not promoting that anyone does Ouija because I'm about to explain why. Although this could have been a prank, I still have yet to find out if this was real or not. You're pushing it and everything, and then all of a sudden I hear like knocking on the window, and then I go in the bathroom and it's like, beware, don't contact again.
Really?
And it sounds like a prank. And I
It does.
extremely asked them, like, to this day, like, hey, is this a prank? And they're like, no. And then, sure enough, someone was like, oh yeah, someone died in the house. I'm like, that makes so much sense. So
You're lucky that's the only thing that happened.
So yes, please do not do Ouija unless you
What
want to
have
get
you found?
contacted by the dead.
And beyond.
Okay, your turn.
It's not so much paranormal because I haven't really encountered anything like that, but I would say the scariest thing to me is like someone you love close dying and not being able to talk or see that person ever again is probably really scary to me.
Holy fuck.
You know,
I experienced that.
I think it's just, I mean,
Already.
death in general, if it's like somebody who's close to me, I think it's so hard for me to like process that because I care about that person.
Yeah.
So that is really scary to me.
I think death is like the thing that really scares me because I'm just like, some point I'll just be like watching TV or just, enjoying my day and be like, fuck, I'm gonna die when I'm old. And
Oh,
it's
God.
just like, I need to get out of the headspace.
The
so
Morbid
then, like,
podcast.
Okay, back to movies.
Yeah, let's go back to movies.
Back to movies.
Yeah,
Scariest-
What gets me about death is just the unknowing. That's what gets me. Like
Yeah.
the not knowing what's gonna happen.
Okay, let's talk about something else, Jeanette.
No bad juju.
Oh,
No bad
okay.
juju.
Okay, yeah. More than it already fucking is.
So okay, scariest movie all time. Go.
Oh fuck. All
Like
time.
I mean, it's so hard to be scared by a movie now.
Okay.
Like that is actually
Okay.
scary.
So
Okay.
what is like the fucking scariest movie ever?
Oh,
For you.
just thinking about it just makes me want to crawl and get in a blanket. Max owns this movie, I know that. With John Goodman, Jeff Daniels in the 90s, they made a spider movie. I don't even want to say the name.
Oh!
And like it just,
Really?
yeah, I've told.
What is it?
Arachnophobia.
There goes my sleep. The biggest thing I hate about it is that they used
All the spiders.
real, and it was real and fake. But they use a lot of real ones, and that just like it's disturbed me the wrong
I
way.
hate spiders. Oh, I hate spiders.
I'm with
too.
you on that, Osby. I can't fuck with spiders.
Really?
Can't.
No, I can't.
They
I
should
don't
go-
like worms. They're creepy.
Really?
Yeah, the way they crawl. Like, ugh.
I love worms. Because you can like split
Well,
them
I don't
apart.
love spiders, but I can live with them.
My nightmare is just having one crawl on my fucking like chest, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like I'm just like no.
It's statistically shown, I guess there was like some sort of study done, that I think people swallow at least 12,000.
Oh,
I
they're
knew,
sleeping.
I knew this was
While they're
coming.
sleeping.
I knew this was coming. Oh my god.
Okay. La.
Thank you, Max.
All-time
for
scariest
not getting
movie.
Sleep.
Go.
Eraserhead.
Really?
What?
Yeah. I think that one really messed me up because it feels like you're in a surreal nightmare and you can't control what is going on in this whole setting. It just looks like you're stuck in a tar pit and this situation is happening where this guy realizes he's becoming a father and he doesn't really want to be.
That's
So-
just all practical effects in the 80s, right?
Right, but I mean, if you think about the concept, the black and white imagery, whatever you're seeing in that film is just very surreal and very just like it takes you into a very uncomfortable place.
That's fucking wild because I
Yeah.
love that movie.
Yeah, I love it too. Eraserhead is great. It's just it fucking freaks me out. I think more so as I'm an adult, you know, because it used to be Exorcist. The Exorcist. Used to be
Never
really
seen
fucking-
The Exorcist.
Yeah. But
Never seen it.
Eraserhead, yeah, that gets me.
God damn. Wow.
Did you watch all 3 Exorcisms?
I like the third one. The second one sucks, but
Really?
yeah,
Wait, which movie?
The Heretic,
The Exorcist.
2 sucks. Third one is great.
I gotta watch 3. I never saw 3. I only saw 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Damn, I'm so behind on the Exorcist movies. I mean, shit, they're making a new one by the same guy who did the Halloween new trilogy. David
Well, are they-
Green.
Are they redoing or remaking or only in name but then new version?
They're going the route of what they did for the Halloween Night. It's a sequel, but they might be forgetting the unnecessary sequels after the first movie.
So like Scream in the like what they did with
Yeah.
Scream.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 2 more Screams. Did you know that?
You know, I'm not opposed to that. I really gotta see, you know, how the story goes with the 6th one, and that will just determine if I'm interested in the
Yeah.
other 2.
And Nev Campbell not being in it.
Yeah, she's not gonna be out.
Look,
All right.
I love
so
Nev Campbell, but she's, whoa.
I have a gift
Oh,
for the guest.
Thank you.
That's my.
I
new
swear to God,
segment.
this is a
so
God's.
open it.
I swear to God, this is a fake spider. And I'm like,
No, I'm not that messed up.
Okay.
Could you imagine?
Oh shit!
Oh, this is so cool.
Oh my God! What the
It's
fuck?
Ghostface.
I got Jigsaw, bro.
Oh, that's sick. Well, that kind of looks like Tekashi 6ix9ine blinged out.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
What the
That's so cool.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. It's so cool. Thank you.
This is awesome. I love Saw. That's like my all-time favorite movie, actually. Wow.
I knew you guys like scary things.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I
Thank
went
you
on
so
Amazon
much.
And I was like, I'll see what I could get.
Oh, dude, it's in this little black box. Fuck, that's dope.
No, I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank you for being our guest today, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, thank you for having us. This is my first time being on a podcast.
I broke the virginity on the pod.
Okay, so real quick, do plugs.
Plugs, as in.
Where
Like,
can
what do you
they
have to
find
tell the audience?
Abduction coming very soon.
Oh, okay.
We're looking towards possibly a New Year's release date. Hopefully.
No, that's my birthday.
Oh, really?
January 2nd.
January 2nd.
Oh, shit. See?
Okay. Grimm is just now starting post-production. I'm planning to probably release it next year. I want to take my time with it, but get ready to see your not your typical Halloween slasher. And I am going to be casting for Best Buds 3, and actually Max is going to be co-writing that with me and starring in the film. So a lot of great. Oh man, there's like so many.
There's a lot of projects.
There's a lot of projects. Oh,
Anything we
shit.
could like print right here.
There is also a
Okay.
skit that guy over there is going to
Max.
start in.
And
Happy too.
yeah.
Gonna start next
Wait,
Wednesday.
is he doing coffee?
Wednesday. Yeah, he's doing
Fitting, right?
Yeah, he's
Coffee with a Stranger skit. Coffee with a Stranger
Coffee with a
coming out
Stranger.
soon. As in
Already
like,
out. It's
Already out. Soon in your phone.
we I could probably name drop them. I guess the two upcoming cannot speak today. The two upcoming projects that we're really excited about.
Yes.
So I'll just be very brief. We have this upcoming how do I say this one? Blurred. And I don't know how to explain it without giving anything away.
It's
So-
a very A24 indie type of film, so it's very genre bending. We're looking to shoot in Las Vegas.
Vegas,
so
baby.
It's going to be a
Really?
different kind of setting, yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm really excited too. So thank you everybody. Follow me at the Madness of Max, TikTok
I like
and
that, I
Instagram.
like
That's all I have to say.
Last thing is he has another film coming up. That I'm sorry, I'm just like totally blasting him here. It's a really great film that we're really excited about, Carnation Daydream. Just be on the lookout for that. It's a very
I like the title.
heart-wrenching drama that we're really excited for. But follow me on Retro Comic Nerd on my Instagram and TikTok.
Subscribe.
Right here.
Yeah, we'll subscribe. And thanks for having me here. I had a fucking blast. And
This is fun. You
yeah,
guys are
I hope
good
to do it
guests.
again. So thank you.
Yay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.